Hey, it's Deanne here. How are you? Today I wanted to talk about what functional medicine is. Some of you have maybe heard the term functional medicine, functional nutrition, and you're not quite sure what it means. So I just wanted to go through the principles today so you have a little bit better understanding. There are other terms out there. Integrative medicine, that really is just conventional medicine with the use of alternative modalities such as massage and acupuncture and things like that. Functional medicine looks more at the person as a whole, and we really look for the root cause of the symptoms and the disease. So, why did the process even start? And we really look at nutrition and lifestyle as a means of improving the issue. So, when you go into a conventional doctor, a lot of times you will fill out a medical history, you'll tell them your symptoms, they'll take a look at you, they'll give you a diagnosis, and then they will give you a prescription. And they usually don't talk a lot about nutrition and don't really feel like it's that important. And a lot of times they feel like there's nothing else that you can do other than take a prescription. In functional medicine, it would be very different because we're going to look at your lifestyle habits, we're going to look at your exposures, we're going to look at, again, why you have come to this point in your life where you're having these symptoms. And we're going to spend a lot more time with you as well. We do a very thorough medical history, starting from birth and coming all the way to where you are now, really asking you a lot about your stress, a lot of exposures, antibiotic history, because all those things do matter, and that's why you are where you are today. So if you feel a little frustrated these days with going to the doctor and not spending a lot of time with them and not really getting anything other than a prescription, then definitely think about a functional medicine provider. Or you can also see a functional nutritionist. So let's go over the principles. So, like I said before, we're looking at the person as a whole and we're really trying to identify the root cause. But three principles are that all of the body systems that we have are interconnected. So we have, the cardiovascular system and the reproductive system and uh, the vascular system and the nervous system and the digestive system. So all of these systems are connected. They actually talk to each other. So it's very difficult to have an issue with one in one area of the body, say your gut, and it not affect something else. You've probably heard of the gut-brain axis. Those two are very interconnected. So if you have a problem with the gut, it can definitely affect your mind and the other way around. So again, everything is connected. We are all unique. So if you have two people that have both been diagnosed with diabetes, they really are probably, they really are going to have different treatment plans because they're different. They have very different past histories with their health. It goes all the way back to what your mother, what she ate when she was pregnant, the way that you were birthed through the vaginal canal or through a C-section, what you were exposed to as a kid, viruses, bacteria, how many times you had to take antibiotics, did you fall down and hit your head, how many times? So trauma and stress, all of those things matter. So again, that's going to cause you to be unique. And you're not going to be like somebody else who may have the same actual diagnosis. So we're going to look at you differently, and we're always going to give you a different treatment. There's not one treatment for every person. So when people come in and they go, "Oh, my friend tried this, and my aunt tried this, and this worked for them," and you wonder why it's not working for you, that is the reason. So we are all unique. And lastly, everything matters. So a lot of times when we think about our health, we think about how much exercise we're getting, or we think about what we're eating. And there's a lot more to it than that. We have to look at all of our lifestyle habits. So that's sleep. Again, nutrition, what you're eating, what you're drinking, what kind of medications you take, what kind of movement you do, how often, um, your stress management. Are you at peace or are you stressed out most of the time? Your outlook on life, your outlook on yourself, your mindset. Are you having a lot of love, from other people? Are you getting support? Are you having fun? And then what you're exposed to, what chemicals, um, toxins, those are all going to affect your health as well. EMF, so all of those things are going to affect your health. So we really have to look at all of those things. So your functional medicine provider will definitely ask you lots of those questions, and they will all be part of your treatment plan. So that'll probably give you a better idea. So if you're looking for a functional medicine provider, you can always just Google that, because most providers are going to use that in their title on their website. But you can also go to IFM, that's the Institute for Functional Medicine, and they have a directory on there, so you can put in your city and state, and it will let you know what providers are in your area. And just know it'll be a very different appointment. The first appointment is usually an hour to an hour and a half long, going over your entire medical history. And then after that, your appointments are usually 30 to 45 minutes each time you see your provider. So definitely a little bit more time, and a definitely different type of treatment plan. So you'll feel like you have more control over your health. I think that's always the important thing, is we really have a lot of control over what we choose to do, and what we choose is going to affect our health. So instead of always feeling like, it's just happening to me and there's nothing I can do but take this medication, there's a very different way to look at things, that you really do have a lot of control over your health. So I hope that helps. If you have any questions, please comment below, or you can DM me and I will get back to you. All right, have a wonderful day.